This is R.D. Sharma's solution, class 11, chapter 29, limits. Multiple choice questions we are taking. Question number 13 we have limit x tends to 0, under root a square minus ax plus x square minus under root a square plus ax plus x square. So we have numerator denominator, if you see, we'll try to multiply them by the RF. So numerator denominator will multiply by RF. So what do you do? If whatever this is with plus, whatever this is denominator with plus. So let me tell you this is same thing with plus. RF is same thing with plus. Here also same thing with plus. Numerator, denominator, both you have to multiply. Okay. So let us assume this to be A and this is to be B, this C, this D. So we have to do A minus B by C minus D. We will multiply A plus B and A plus B for A minus B, numerator, denominator. For this C minus D, we will multiply C plus D and C plus D, numerator, denominator. Okay. What do you get? This is A minus B. A minus B and A plus B. So you will get A squared minus B squared. So what do you get? A squared minus B squared. So A squared minus AX plus X squared. That is, the root will go minus A squared plus AX plus X squared. This is the numerator you are going to get. So A minus B and A plus B are done. C plus D will remain. C plus D will remain. This thing will remain. What about the denominator? So we have this A plus B will remain. This A minus B, A plus B. So C plus D will remain. As I said, I am assuming A, B, C, D. What about this denominator? C minus D. So you need to multiply it by C plus D, numerator, denominator. So this is C minus D. You have to multiply it by C plus D. C minus D, this is. So you have to multiply by C plus D. So C square minus D square it will be. So under root will go. Again, A plus X minus A minus X. So we have this A plus B will remain here. So C plus D in the numerator, A plus B in the denominator. Other will form the A square minus B square form. Okay. So what do you get here? Let me just write it C plus D by A plus B. I hope you are getting what C and D and A and B are. I just assume it to be. I don't want to write it so that it becomes lengthy. Now let us see what we get. A square minus AX plus X square. It's not plus, it's negative. Minus A square minus AX minus X square. And then you have A plus X minus A plus X. So what do you get here? A square gets cancelled, and X square gets cancelled. So A minus AX and minus AX will remain. Minus AX and minus X will remain. This is minus AX and this is also minus AX. Minus AX minus X will be minus 2AX. Okay. What about the denominator? A gets cancelled. So you have XX, that is 2x. So 2x will be the denominator, 2x. Okay, now 2x you can cancel, only minus A will remain. Now this is done. Let us deal with C plus D and A plus B. That is under root A plus X plus under root A minus X and divided by A plus B. That is under root A square minus AX plus X square, A square minus AX plus X square, and minus A square denominator I am taking, which is I am calling it as A plus B. So under root A square minus AX plus X square plus A square plus AX plus X square. Okay. So what do you get? This is A square minus AX plus X square. So let us apply the limit now. X tends to 0. So this is 0, this is 0. So under root A is 2 under root A. And this is minus A already there. This 0, this 0, this 0. I am applying the limit. So all x term will be 0. Under root A square is A. Under root A square is A. A plus A is 2A. 2A. 2 gets cancelled. A gets cancelled. You have minus root A as the final result. Minus root A. Question number 32 it is. So we have multiple things we have to do, and one thing is very important here, that we have to identify and observe that what we are going to do so that we get maximum possible as 1 applying the limit. So we'll divide every element, that is numerator denominator, by x. Now you will be questioning why this x. You'll just see that dividing by x will solve all the purpose. 1 minus cos x is was 2 sin square x by 2. This is 2 sin square x by 2. And then you are dividing it by x. As I said, we are going to divide everything by x. Plus 2 sin x, you are dividing it by x. Minus sin cube x, we are dividing it by x. Then minus x square, we are dividing it by x. Plus 3x raised 4 and divided by x. This is plus. I'll just change it. And this I am doing x by, this is sin square x by 2. So it is actually sin x square by 4 you need. So you need x square by 4. So since we already have a x, I'm just multiplying this x here. So when we are multiplying by x and dividing by 4, because I need to have x square by 4. So this x I have multiplied, so I have to have x in the numerator also, just to cancel it out, and 4 here, because 4 also we have below x square 4. So this whole is going to be 1. Sin theta by theta, limit theta tends to 0 is 1. Exactly this thing is we are doing. So what do you get? 2x by 4. Now sin x by x is 1. Same thing. 2 will remain. And minus sin cube by x. So what do? You have to have a x cube here. So you just multiply it by x square, numerator denominator, so that you get x cube in the denominator. So sin cube x by x cube, this is going to be 1. So you will get x square minus x square here. Minus x square. And now this is minus x square. What you are going to get here, because it was x. It was x. X square by x is going to be x minus x. Now plus, this is not minus, this is plus. Okay, again I am telling you because there is a mistake I have committed. So I'll make it plus, but remember it to be plus. 3x raised 4 by x is 3x cube. Now coming to the denominator, you have tan cube x. It's so you need to have x cube. So just multiply by x square here and multiply x square in the above, just above it. So you need to have x square here. So x square here, because we are dividing everything by x. Okay, this is done. Minus 6x by 6 sin square x by x. So what do you need? You need sin square x, so you have to have x here, extra x, and this x also you need in the numerator. So multiply by x. Then you have what? I'm writing it here. This is going to be 1. Only minus 6x will remain. Plus, and then you have plus 1, because x by x is 1. So plus 1. Then you have 5x cubed by x, that is minus 5x square. Minus 5x square. Okay, so all these terms, see, this is x by 2 plus 2 minus x square minus x plus 3x cube. Okay, just make it positive. X square minus 6x plus 1 minus 5x square. Now apply the limit. Wherever x is there, make it 0. This is 0, this is 0, this is 0, this is 0. This 0, this 0, this 0. So 2 by 1, this is going to be 2. This is the answer, final answer. Other things. That is why we divided it by x, everything by x. Now 33. 1 minus sin theta by pi by 2 minus theta cos theta. Since we have theta tends to pi by 2, so we are going to do what? Theta is tending to pi by 2. So we are going to put theta as pi by 2 minus h. So when theta as pi by 2 minus h, 1 minus sin theta. So limit h tends to 0. 1 minus sin theta is, I'm writing it as pi by 2 minus h, because theta is, we have to write as pi by 2 minus h. 1 minus cos theta, 1 minus cos h is the numerator. And pi by 2 minus theta is going to be h. Pi by 2 minus h, it is going to be h. Just write it as h. What about cos theta? Cos pi by 2 minus h. So cos pi by 2 minus h, cos 90 minus theta is sin theta. It's going to be sin h. 1 minus cos h, you can write it as 2 sin square h by 2. And Sin h you can keep it like this, or you can do 2 sin h by 2 cos 2 sin h by 2 cos h by 2. That I'll show you in the next question, coming question. But you can always write 2 sin theta by 2 cos theta by 2. But here we are not going to do this. This sin h we are writing. We already have a h here, so you need h square by 4 because it is sin h by 2 whole square. So h square by 4 you need. So h multiply numerator. So you have a h. You have to have h here 4. So you have to have a 4 here also. This whole is going to be 1. This whole is going to be 1. So this is sin theta by theta whole square. This is 1 sin h, and you have to have a h here. So you have to have h here also. You don't have to do it because already you have a h already. This is going to be 1. H gets cancelled. So 2 by 4 is 1 by 2. This is going to be the answer. We'll take the other way also in the this question, right? So this is question number 34. We have sec x minus 10x. X is tending to pi by 2. So first of all, you will put x as pi by 2 minus h. This is sec pi by 2 minus h minus 10 pi by 2 minus h. And then we have sec 90 minus theta is cosec theta, cosec h. 10 90 minus theta is cot h. So this is 1 by sin h minus 1 by cos by sin. This is 1 minus cos by sin, cos h by sin h. And as I said, 1 minus cos h can be written as 2 sin square h by 2. And sin h, this time we are going to do 2 sin h by 2 cos h by 2. As I indicated in the previous question also, 2 sin h by 2 cos h by 2. So what do you get here? This 2 sin h by 2 and cos h by 2 I am writing. So sin h gets cancelled, 2 gets cancelled, sin h by 2 and cos h by 2 is going to be 10 h by 2. And if you apply the limit, h tends to 0, so 10, 0, it's going to be 0 only. Answer is D. D is the answer. Question number 35. Factorial n by factorial n plus 1 minus factorial n. So what do we do? Okay, best is just to change this n plus 1 factorial. Factorial n is already there. This can be written as n plus 1 factorial n minus factorial n. Now you can take factorial n common, numerator, denominator, and this is n plus 1 minus 1 minus 1. So this gets cancelled. You have 1 by n. So limit is n tending to infinity. So when we have 1 by infinity, it is going to be 0. This is 1 by infinity is going to be 0. Question number 36. N plus 2, n plus 1, n plus 2, n plus 1. So we'll just change this n plus 2 into n plus 1. So you can write it as n plus 2 factorial n plus 1 plus factorial n plus 1. Then we have this as n plus 2 factorial n plus 1 minus factorial n plus 1. So now you can take n plus 1 factorial common from here. Both numerator, denominator. N plus 1 here. So what do you get? N plus 2 plus 1 in the numerator. And n plus 1 from the denominator, you will get n plus 2 minus 1. N plus 2 minus 1. This gets cancelled. N plus 2 plus 1 is n plus 3. And n plus 2 minus 1 is going to be n plus 1. Now divide numerator, denominator by n. 1 plus 3 by n, 1 plus 1 by n. Limit n tends to infinity. This goes 0, this goes 0. 1 by 1 is, only 1 by 1 will remain, and that is going to be 1. Question number, the answer is C. Now question number 37. X plus 1 raised 10, x plus 2 raised 10, x plus 100 raised 10. Denominator we have x raised 10 plus 10 raised 10. So now you have to see that how we are going to get something which can solve the purpose. Just divide by everything by x to the power 10. Now you see how we are going to solve this. I'm just taking one of these. X plus 1 raised 10, x raised 10, we are dividing. So we can take x inside, x by x, x plus 1 by x. This is going to be 1 plus 1 by x. So you have 1 plus 1 by x, and you have this as raised 10. And if you see, if we apply the limit, that is, we apply the limit 1 by infinity, x is infinity. So 1 by infinity will be 0. only 1 raised to the power 10 will come. This is going to be 1 by infinity 0, only 1 raised to 10 will come. So in each case only 1 raised to 10 will come. You'll see one more I am taking, x plus 2 raised to the power 10, and here x raised 10. So you have just take x inside because both are power of 10. So x plus 2 by x raised 10. This is going to be 1 plus 2 by x to the power 10. So this 2 by infinity, if you apply the limit, 2 by infinity is 0. So 1 raised 10. Every time you will get 1 raised to 10. Every time. There are 100 terms. Because you see, it is from 1, 2, 3 goes up to 100. So every time you have 1, 1, 1, it goes 100 times. 1 plus 1 plus 1. And this goes 100 times. Okay. So this is 100. This is 100. What about this one? X raised 10 plus 10 raised 10. Same thing. You have to divide it by x raised 10. So when you x raised 10, this also x raised 10. The first term goes 1. Second term is x raised 10. Because the infinity is in the denominator, this is going to be 0. 10 raised 10 divided by infinity is 0. Anything divided by infinity is 0. So 1 plus 0 now. So 1 is in the denominator. So finally is the answer. 100. B is the answer. Question number 38. 1 plus 2 plus 3 goes up to n divided by n plus 2 minus n by 2. You know that this summation of this series is simply n plus 1 by 2. You can also apply the AP formula for summation. We have done it a lot of number of times. So n plus 1 by 2 and minus n plus 2 is already there. Minus n by 2. So n by 2 you can take common just to make it simpler. N by 2 you can take common. So n plus 1 by n plus 2 minus 1. So what do you get here? N plus 1 minus 1 minus n minus 2 divided by n plus 2. You already have this n plus 2, so n gets cancelled. This is minus 2 by n plus 2, n by 2 is already there. So it's basically minus 2 by 2 n plus 2. And divide numerator denominator by n. So numerator cancels out. N by n, 2 by n. This is 1 plus 2 by n. And you know this numerator goes 1, minus 1 actually. And this is 2. 2 by n is infinity. Applying the limit now. 2 by infinity is 0. So only 2 will come. Minus 1 by 2 will come. Okay, this is all about this exercise, MCQ. Next time we are going to do the derivatives. Thank you so much. Take care of yourself.